In case you missed it last weekend, our state's greatest day was another massive success. The annual Pat's Run honoring the life of former Sun Devil, Arizona Cardinal, and Army Ranger Pat Tillman. Of course, all the race proceeds go to the Tillman Scholars. Pat's legacy continues to inspire us all, including the next generation. This is teacher Gina Bertocchi at Kyrene Traditional Elementary Academy in Chandler. And this is her amazing second grade class. What's up, kids? Miss Bertocchi has been a teacher here for 34 years. Now, throughout the years, you've likely heard the stories of how Pat used to be a regular visitor to her class, right? He'd read to students, hang out, help, talk to staff, go to recess, you name it. He was so popular at the school, they renamed the mascot Tillman after him. To this day, the stories of Pat's visits, well, they're talked about every day. The kids know his story, what he stood for. Unfortunately, this school is scheduled to be closed at the end of next school year. Miss Bertocchi could retire after this year. She's been somewhat kind of cleaning out her classroom. You see her holding that book right there. That was the book Pat would always read to the kids, Monsters in the Mailbox. And I love that picture right there. That was from the first Pat's Run. Everybody gathered together to go.
Very emotional that our school will be closing next year, because this is the school that Pat visited, and he would come every year on his days off, and it wasn't even something that he told people about. He just did it because he's like, "You're my friend, yeah, I'll come do it." And he even hung out with staff, and he'd spend the whole day here, you know. And one time he drove back because a kid didn't get his hat signed, and the kid was kind of upset, and Pat goes, "Oh my gosh, I'll come right back." He turned around, drove back. Well, I think when you tell this story, in a way, it's helping keep Pat's legacy going, because he was such a good person and so selfless, and there's so many things that he lived his life by, like going after things with a passion, that I think when we talk about him and share these stories, it makes you smile, because you were lucky to know somebody like that. And it's nice to be able to share that with generations that didn't know him, but they feel like they do, and they know what he stood for.
Guys, it was such a pleasure being in that class, getting to see all those kids. They are so well behaved. And you talk about passing down Pat's legacy. Those kids know exactly what he stood for, exactly what he did in the NFL, exactly what he did afterwards too as well. It's pretty powerful to know that Pat, all these years later, still has an impact on a young generation like that. His story lives on.
That dash, we always talk about, it's not how many years you live, but what you do in that dash in between.
Yes.
He did it all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can we do something real quick?
Yeah.
Can we wave to the kids?
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's up, kids?
Hey,
kids.
Yes, they're so sweet.
I know.
That story of Pat coming back to sign.
Yes,
That's-
but that's what he was all about.
And Karibi, there was another one. He went to the school one day. They were like, "Hey, do you have an interception?" He goes, "No, but I'll get one." He got an interception, brought him the football.
That's
Kids
awesome.
will never forget that.
Yep.
All right,
Real
Cam.